What's going on, fam? We back on here with the Juke, man. And today we're gonna be talking about the Giants losing to the Vikings with a score of 27-24, man. First and foremost, I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. Hope everyone spent time with their families, man. And if you don't have anyone to spend time with, appreciate you for checking on with the Juke, man. If you need me, I'm out here. Make sure you follow me on my socials. Hit me up, man. I'm free to talk to anybody, especially with the Giants losing, man. Before we dive in, Road to 1K is still active. Subscribe down below. Road to 1K is still live, man. Like up this video. Comment down below what you guys think of the Giants. And I don't like moral victories, but I'm not going to lie. This is probably one of the biggest moral victories we've had in quite a while. But let's dive straight into it. So the Giants go down 27-24 with a walk-off field goal, a 61-yarder. And it just seems like every time the Giants are facing a long-distance field goal against an opponent, man, like it's a 60-yarder, they're always going to make it. You think about the Panthers game, think about the Eagles game, and now the Vikings, man. And this is a game that we should have won. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to act like I understand. We were an 8-win team. They're an 11-win team, but we should have won it because there's so many situations in this game where we should have taken advantage and we didn't. And vice versa. We gave up too many opportunities. We gave them the ball too many times and turned the ball over, man. Obviously, going over certain turnovers that didn't happen. Daniel Bellinger takes a crosser, gets it punched out. Vikings get the ball. We were driving on that drive, and the drive stalls. Then you think about Richie James dropping the ball. You think about Daniel Jones throwing an interception. These are the type of things that the Giants cannot do if they expect to win. We can't turn the ball over and expect us to overcome that. And we almost did overcome all of those things happening. It was a neck and neck game throughout the game. And closer towards the end of it, once the interception happened, I was just like, damn, bro, that's an opportunity that we're definitely going to miss out on. And once the punt got blocked, I was like, come on, bro. We can't expect to win with that happening. I did not expect the offense to go out there and drive down the field and score the touchdown and make the 2-point conversion. Shout out to Saquon Barkley. He had a good game, a pretty solid game, 100 yards in scrimmage, over 100 yards. And this is why I'm going to drop a Daniel Jones specific video this week. And when I say this week, I am, because I didn't want to drop it right before the Vikings game. I wanted to see how he performed with this. And I'm telling you guys, Daniel Jones is going to be our quarterback next year. I think it's pretty much a done deal. But when I talk about what Daniel Jones does during the season and why I always say, hey, I'm not looking for him to throw 300 yards, because this game he threw for 334 yards. 30 for 42, 334 yards. He finished with a touchdown and a pick. The pick, I don't like it. Obviously I don't want him to throw that interception, but when you throw the ball that many times, something's bound to happen. You see the greatest quarterbacks still throw picks left and right. And the biggest thing with Daniel Jones is he has to be pinpoint accurate, because there is no receiver that's out here running wide open. When you look at these quarterbacks like Tua Tagovailoa, which he just choked today, losing to the Packers, that's another topic for another day. You look at guys like Patrick Mahomes. You look at all these other, Kirk Cousins, prime example. He has wide receivers that can get open. We don't have that. We really don't. Our wide open routes are little 9-yard curl routes or even slants that sometimes occasionally you'll see Darius Slayton run away, but that's pretty much the only guy that can do it on our team. So Daniel Jones has to be pinpoint accurate, and on that Isaiah Hodgins ball, he wasn't. And Patrick Peterson gets an interception, but overall, Daniel Jones played a hell of a game. I'm not going to put anything on him in terms of Daniel Jones is the reason why we lost. That was not the case. The defense allowing 27 points, allowing the Vikings offense to move down the field and get that field goal range at the end. Definitely is not on Daniel Jones. When you look at what happened throughout the game, Daniel Jones was making bread with what he had. He was making it work. Isaiah Hodgins, you see, he finished with 90 yards. Richie James finished with 90 yards. Darius Slayton went 80 yards. And overall, Daniel Jones kept us in this game and almost won it for us. There was a lot of opportunities that were missed. Once again, Daniel Bellinger doesn't fumble. Who knows? That's another extra points right there. If you look at Richie James not dropping the ball on 3rd and 5, who knows what that drive could have ended up being. I'm not with the what if stuff, but all I know is Daniel Jones is not the reason why we lost today. If anything, he was one of the biggest reasons why we were even in this game. This high-powered offense that could do this and that, left and right. 27 points they put up, almost 30 points on our defense, and we were right there with them. So I say this with all intentionality. Once again, I'm not big on moral victories, but us going toe-to-toe with the Vikings shows that we can hang around with the best of them. That's with Adoree Jackson out. That's with Xavier McKinney out. If we have those two guys, who knows what it could be. And I definitely think the Giants are in prime position to actually make some noise. Now, if we win against the Indianapolis Colts, we're in. I'm full on the board to just beat the Colts, sit everybody else down. I'm not even worried about the last game of the season. As long as we're in the playoffs, we just focus on the playoffs. And as you know, this Giants team and what we're known for historically, once you get in the playoffs, man, all bets are off. It doesn't matter what the record is. It's 0-0, and it's time to just handle business and see if you can beat the team that's in front of you. And I think that's what the Giants need to do, needs to focus on. We're still in the driver's seat for that 6th spot. For that 7th spot, you still have the Commanders, the Lions, now the Packers, and the Seahawks. All of them suffered a loss, so if we beat the Vikings, we would have clinched already, which would have felt so nice on Christmas Eve. But, hey, man, once again, this Giants team proved that we can hang with the best of them. I just think we have to clean up those errors, clean up those mistakes, because this team is not good enough to overcome that. We can't turn the ball over that many times. We can't have punts getting blocked. Like, it's just a lot of minuscule things that still go on with this team that I'm just like, bro, if we just clean those things up, we could be even better than we already are. So hopefully the Giants are able to wrap those things up, man. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the game, man. Once again, Daniel Jones video is coming out this week before our next upcoming game, and be ready for it, man. I want to see everybody out there in the comments. Let me know if you think Daniel Jones should be the quarterback next year or not. With that being said, make sure you like down below, comment it up, and subscribe, man. Roto1K is still active. I'm putting more Giants content out there, man, especially with us gearing up for a playoff run, which I'm excited for, bro. Like, I really am. We haven't had a playoff run in about 6 years, and I can tell you 6 years ago, I was a freshman in high school. So a lot of things can change. Hopefully the Giants team can get this thing rolling, and hopefully this is only the beginning of the Daboll, Joe Schoen, and I'll say it, Daniel Jones era, man. Let's go. More videos to my left right here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Go Big Blue. What's going on, family? Back on here with the Juke, man. I'm calling all the Daniel Jones haters. Pull up to this video. Watch this video real quick. The New York Yankees lose the series. We get swept back in the third quarter. The third quarter was really when we started to make our moves. Then DeMar Banger.
Make sure you subscribe to the Juke.